this, did you think I was like, who the fuck does he think he is? What was your thought process of what you thought when I told you guys out there, y'all don't know how to fuck? What did you think first off? Be honest. What did
Well,
you think?
I mean, I was like, man, I'm sure there's like new things that I don't know, but like when you say there's things you don't know that you don't know, like it's almost like a
Right, right.
different level of.
There's a different level, right? There are things you know, there are things you don't know, then there are things you don't even know that you don't even know. So did you feel like who the fuck is Steve to say that I know what to do and what not to do in the bedroom? Was there a thought to that?
No, I pretty much like from hearing what you had said, I always kind of believed in you. It was just a matter of getting to the point where I was in a position to implement everything that you
Yeah,
had.
but now you see
So
why I'm so fucking cocky and arrogant, right? Now you see why we
yeah,
don't have to buy dinners and drinks, right? I guess it's gonna roll into why you don't have to buy shit for women. So
yeah, I
before
got
we
a
get
crazy story about that too.
before we get into the story, when you finally start seeing how I was teaching you how to fuck without giving what I was teaching you, what came to your mind?
Well, I was like, damn, okay, so it was just like a whole new world. Like I thought I was doing pretty well for myself, but the when you just kind of see like the difference between what you're doing and what everybody else is doing, even on porn, like the difference between that and you, it's
Night and day.
ridiculous.
Right, it's night and
Yeah.
day. Right. So that means I don't even need to do that because I can use my mouthpiece to make them come, but I don't even need to do that. But anyway, but what I'm saying is this. So now that you saw that and you started implementing it. Am I correct? You implemented
Yeah.
in something. Okay. So tell us what happened.
So yeah, so first off, like I call in a lot, but I'm 22.
Yes.
I was on my first cruise this
Okay.
past week. So I met this one older woman. She was about 42,
All right.
and her daughter was there, and her daughter was like about 22. But I actually liked her more, so I
Okay.
went for her.
Yes, sir.
I went for her for the mom. Anyway, fast forward. Let's just say like when we were in the room, she was talking about how I'm young and like how she's gonna be. She was talking a lot of shit like,
Oh, like
oh,
you. Oh,
like
yeah.
I'm gonna.
She gonna throw the pussy on you. She was talking to
Yeah,
you
she
like
was
she's
like,
gonna
I'm
throw
gonna
the
have you
pussy.
rolling up in the corner crying and shit like that, and all of that
No,
other
wait.
stuff.
Hold on.
And
Wait. Hold on. Wait. Do you have the 5 play or just the fucking 101?
I got kissing 101 5 play
Okay,
and
wait. Well, let's pause real quick. Now, when I say you don't know how to kiss, what did you say when I told you you don't even know how to kiss a woman right? What did you say then? We're going past the fucking. Let's talk about the kissing first. Let's say you guys don't know how to kiss a woman. What was you thinking?
okay, so I've made out and kissed with a lot of chicks like even before I had gotten that product,
Yes.
and there's never really any progress. There's no really repetition. There's no real improvement unless you actually have actionable steps to take to improve it.
Right.
Now, what you gave me was a structure that could actually improve the beginning, during, and after.
Okay, there you go. Begin to okay. Now let's move on real quick before you tell the story. Now, this is where really guys really get mad because when I tell them they can't eat pussy, and they actually think they can eat pussy. So you know the guitar strings, right? Right?
Oh,
Never, we don't need to
yeah.
talk about it, but I'm just saying that when you saw the 5 play, me showing you how to eat pussy, what came to your mind then?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say 5 plays out of this world. It's especially when you mix the two.
And when we combine the kissing, you go, so we're talking separate. We're not even talking combined yet. We're talking on their own. The kissing by itself, the 5 play by itself, and the fucking 101. We have not connected it yet because that's on another thing. But what I'm saying is, when you saw the way I was showing you how to eat pussy, what came to your mind at that point?
I was like, it was at the moment I was like, I don't think I ever will never be. I could never see a reason why I'd ever be scared to talk to a woman or anything like that. It was just like
because you know something that they don't know because they with average motherfuckers. And when you know what you can do, what I'm teaching you what to do, that's an advantage. Because they don't even know what the guitar strings are. You see what I'm saying, caller? They have no
yeah.
idea. They have no idea. Hey, don't give it away, but when you saw the guitar strings, what came to your mind?
I was like, yeah, it made sense. It was clicking because like I've always like been a person who's like tried to push my boundaries, but at some point my creativity kind of like hit a wall, And then that came in, and I was like, okay, shit. Now all of a sudden, 1,000 new things,
Okay.
combinations I can do.
Do you have master the bedroom or dirty talk?
I have both.
Okay, so let's talk dirty now. Now you know I'm great with words, but what did you think about dirty talk?
Dirty talk, I think, is the most, like, in my opinion, it is going to be the longest course to, like, you want to. I've gone over it like 3 or 4 times already, and I'm still going to keep going over it
Yes.
again. But it's very thorough, very in depth. Like, it is like.
Never heard nobody ever on YouTube ever talk about that kind of stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Now, from dirty talk, let's talk the drug of you, master the bedroom. The drug. Now we definitely can't talk about that. But do you see how master the bedroom is the glue that glues all that together? Where they will always, they can never leave, can they? Can they ever? Now you see why? Master the bedroom.
Yeah.
All right, so now
I definitely
got. So let us go over it. You have master the bedroom. You have dirty talk. You have kissing 101. You have 5-play. You have fucking 101 back. Now remember, caller, watch this. You got the fucking 101 back. That's an hour long, right?
I got the one that's like 5 parts. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, that's the hour long one. But think about this. Do you see how many ways you can just fuck her on her back for an hour? Hey, don't call her. That's just her back. Do you see all the things you can do to her just on her back in an hour? That's an hour of different things that you can do to her while she's on her back. You see how fucking amazing that is? Who do you know even talks like that? Can break that down.
Yeah, it's wild. It was wild. I was like, okay.
Now watch this. Wait. What do you think of having you combine all that and use that to have her masturbate to?
Yeah, see, I'm kind of jumping ahead of the story, but
I'm sorry. No, let's go back. Let's get back. I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm old. I like to just talk. So why don't let's get back to the story? So you met the older lady. She looked at you like you were a young kid that didn't know what the fuck he was doing. So go from that point right there.
Right. Yeah. So basically, I'm starting to we're on a cruise, man. I'm like having the best time of my life. First time international and all of that shit. And I'm trying to crush some shit. First night, right? This is the first night on the cruise. Her daughter's right there. And her daughter actually gets jealous and starts trying to flirt with me while we're talking, like while I'm talking to her mother. And then I really was way more into the mother. So I was just kind of like, I talked to her here and there, but she realized I was going to be going for her mom. And she stormed off and had a fit and basically was texting her mom, just basically like in a room pouting, even though there were a whole bunch of other guys in the club on the cruise. So she completely left everything and just went to her room and started crying because she wasn't having me, I guess, essentially.
Okay, keep going. Let's hear what happened.
So so basically, I don't want to say exactly what I think because it would give away some of your stuff, but basically a mix of MTV and then DT, and basically we go and we leave the club.
So you use a little bit. So what you did is you put a little bit of flavor in her ear based off of the dirty talk and the master of the bedroom, right?
Correct.
Okay, just to let everybody know. So you put flavor in her ear, which intrigued her to want to leave the area and go one-on-one with you, right? So that's the first phase, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it actually gets kind of crazy. She also offers. She said she would offer up her friend for me.
Not yet. Wait, not yet, because we want everyone to hear the testimonial. We can get to that later on. But go ahead. So she wants to leave the club with you. Then what?
And so basically, then we're walking, and then while we're on the elevator, I start to put in some 5-play, a little bit of 5-play on the elevator.
Remember, 5-play, unlike people understand, that works with their clothes off or on. Am I correct?
Yep.
Okay. And what was she thinking when you were doing this with her clothes off? Because most guys don't even know how deep this shit is. But what was she doing while you were doing that with her clothes on?
Man, she was like, she was basically she was like, oh man, she was doing some shit. I don't even know how to even explain it. Her reaction, her whole demeanor changed. It felt like she was kind of going with it, but she didn't believe anything about what I was saying. But at that moment on the elevator, I think that's when she was like, "Fuck, okay, I might be in trouble."
Right,
But
because
she
you
tried to stay
reinforced it.
safe.
You reinforced what you were saying. And I guess before you got my products, you never had a woman move like this. Am I correct?
No, the movements were
Totally
I
different
don't know how to
because what we
explain
were
it.
teaching is totally different. So, but again, guys, we'll tie all this shit in with the Marieism 101 and show you guys why you don't have to do a motherfucking thing. All right, caller. Now, back to you. So, you're on the elevator. You get off the elevator. What happens next?
So we stopped by her room to get a charger, and she's literally saying, "Listen," she's telling her friend who's pregnant with some other dude. She's like, "Listen, like if you weren't pregnant right now, we would need you to join in on this and that." Like she basically telling her friend, which I had never had a woman do. Like that was basically just off of the fireplace in the elevator.
Okay.
She told her friend that she needed to join us for a threesome, like type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was the first thing. Now, really, there wasn't a lot of things going on. We kind of just went to my room afterwards, only because there was like some reasons where I couldn't do things in the hot tub.
Right.
But let me just say, at that point, she squirted, I think, straight like for 45 minutes straight. I want to say.
Now,
like
was this because of a mixture of the fucking 101, the 5-play, the dirty talk, the kissing 101? What were you doing to get?
It was a mix of like, so obviously I would talk dirty when I was up at her ear after kissing her, but on top of that, I was also doing 5-play and fucking 101 together, to the point where like Steve, she ruined like one of my like shirts forever. Like in my whole bed was like
never had a woman move like this ever in your life until you got the products. Am I correct?
Correct.
Okay, go on, sir.
Yeah, and so she literally was just, she could not stop. Like quite literally, not even an exaggeration, would not stop. Like squirting the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Just squirting. And at one point she tapped out. I actually got her to tap out. So she was like, I tap. And like, so, I let her off the hook, let her off easy. But yeah, she stayed there afterwards, like starstruck for like,
yeah, like who are you? Like who the fuck are you? Am I correct?
Right. Like for like, it was like 15 minutes. She was just staring at like the ceiling, but like didn't move or nothing, just sitting there like gasping for air. And then after that, she was like, "Listen, like you're gonna have me," because we live in 2 different places. She's like, "You're gonna have me driving up to wherever the fuck where I'm from, Jacksonville."
Yes.
From where she's from.
Yes.
And she was like, "Also, like, I go on cruises often. I want to see you again. Like, if I need to pay for your cruise, I'll do it. Like, if you just agree to come in."
Wait. And let's get this straight. You didn't offer any money because you knew some things that I taught you. She offered to take you on a cruise just to get the same experience that she had at that moment. Yes?
Correct. And that's really the end of it. But but yeah.
So real quick before we end it, what do you want to tell all the guys out there that say, wait a second, what can this old motherfucking man teach you? What do you wait, first let me ask that question. What do you want to tell those guys that like, man, this guy can't teach you anything? What do you want to say to those guys?
Get everything. Don't like every individual piece of each course is needed for it to all work together. Don't try to like skip around and say, I just want to go straight to the fucking, because like if you do that, it's not going to work. It's not going to be as effective, I feel like, because I tried and it failed, and I was like, okay.
Now, do you understand why we don't have to take them out to fucking anywhere?
Yeah. I mean, I had never had that. Like a daughter literally whole night ruined because she couldn't fuck me. And then the mother offering to pay for my whole cruise, next cruise or whatever. And also trying to drive to see me wherever I am to try to, fuck me again, just to fuck me again.
Just to fuck you again. All right. So we'll put this testimony up, but I listen, I appreciate it. But this is, hey, you see why I'm so fucking arrogant?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Because at the end of the day, they have no fucking idea what we are. They don't know what we are. They can assume but do you see now why I never make it about the pussy? You see why I never try, why the invite is so important now?
Yeah, for sure. Like it makes sense. There's never going to be a reason. No one's doing that. Like
There's no way. Right, because I invented it. So think about this for a second. What if you add that to Sexoween?